Hey guys, this is Ian here with Raw Beer Review again. Today we're going to be doing a beer that's kind of part of a trend that's been going on lately. People are getting really into the session IPAs. This is probably the most recent one that I've seen come out. It's Firestone Walker's Easy Jack. I've actually already tried this one and I love it. I think it's by far probably the best session IPA that I've ever had. So let's start off by kind of explaining, what is a session IPA? Okay, well, everyone knows what an IPA is. India Pale Ale, very hoppy, depending on whether you're looking at East Coast or British IPAs versus West Coast IPAs. That can be more earthy and bitter versus more citrusy and bitter over on the west side. So a session IPA is basically just an IPA with the alcohol by volume dialed down with the intention of being able to drink several of them in a row over the summertime while you're outside doing other stuff or golfing or out at the lake or whatever. So let's go ahead and get into it and see how it tastes. So let's check out the appearance on the Firestone Walker Easy Jack. I like the bottle on this one. It's a pretty cool design. It's a nice take on the usual Firestone Walker design too. Okay, so as you can see on this one, we have a nice clear golden color with a big white fluffy head that seems to be sticking around pretty well. I guess that'd probably leave a pretty good amount of lacing on the glass once I start drinking it. The aroma on the Firestone Walker Easy Jack is just full of citrusy hops. I actually introduced this to my dad a while ago. He doesn't like IPAs, so I just didn't tell him what it was, and I poured him a half glass of it and told him to try this. Well, he smelled it and he said, "Hey, that smells kind of like fruit juice." And then he tasted it and he's like, "Yeah, that's really fruity and I kind of like it." Well, it turns out he'd been trying most of the IPAs that he thought he didn't like when he was going out to get Indian food, which would be more likely to be the British IPAs. They're more earthy, they have more like that dirty, bitter kind of hop character, where this one is just very, very clean and citrusy. I mean, you're getting every fruit out of this, orange, mango, a little bit of lemon, lime, almost like a Sprite kind of a smell to it. Definitely some grapefruit and some pine in there, but definitely really, really more heavy on the citrusy fruits. So let's check out the taste on the Firestone Walker Easy Jack. Oh yeah, okay. So while this is an IPA that's dialed down, you're still getting a lot of that good bitterness out of it. And also just a ton of ripe citrusy fruits, your grapefruit, mango, papaya, orange, lemon, lime. They're all in there. Along with some very, very nice bready malt in the background, which is pretty surprising considering that, the way that they would dial down the heat is probably by dialing down the amount of malt that's in the beer. The important part about this beer in the mouthfeel is that it's very light, which is going to make it more easy drinking for those of you that are out in the middle of the summer. You want to drink several beers and you want them to actually be refreshing. This beer is exactly that. The alcohol isn't present at all, and it shouldn't be at 4.5% alcohol. And then the aftertaste is just some nice light citrusy fruits and some bready malt. So overall, the Firestone Walker Easy Jack is an easy drinking IPA. It hits all the hop characteristics that I love to see in IPAs. It's incredibly citrusy, it's incredibly fruity. You're getting that orange, that mango, lemony kind of flavors, and it doesn't die down. over a couple beers. You know, this is the first one I've had today, but I know for a fact that if you drink several of these, the hops are still going to hit just as hard several beers in as they do on the first one. And I think that's important for people that really like IPAs. They want to drink this because it's going to be more refreshing, it's easier drinking, it doesn't get you super drunk, but at the same time they still want to be tasting those hops when they're further in. So that's really all I have to say about this one. You can Google what kind of hops are in it. And I don't think I've seen any clone recipes out yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming soon. So anyway, have a good day, guys, and enjoy some beer.